What is going on, IF Warriors? It's your boy Edward V, and today we're going to talk about if intermittent fasting can give you loose skin. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome. I'm gonna jump right into the topic and I'm gonna try to make this video short. I'm going to try. I always say that and it always goes 10 minutes, but I am going to legitimately try in this one because there's not much to say and I'm gonna try to make it as concise as possible. Okay, so when you gain a certain amount of weight and people are in fear that intermittent fasting can make you lose weight so fast, faster than the other systems because it's targeting body fat specifically and not muscle and body fat as much as everything else does. You retain more muscle that way, you lose more body fat, which is what the weight that you're trying to lose. Just to clear that up for all you calories is all that matter warriors. This is me explaining why body fat is reduced much faster with intermittent fasting. Now, forget about that. Going into losing the weight. The thing about it is, it's very hard to predict. I, for example, do not have loose skin, and I can't even begin to think of how bad it is for someone who does have loose skin, because just the fact when I was a little overweight, when I was 220, I saw myself in the mirror and I didn't like what I see. I didn't feel comfortable in my clothes. I felt kind of down, kind of depressed on the fact that I was big, but I had something, I can control it. I can say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna bring it down, and I did that. But for someone who has loose skin, there's a certain level of not having control that seems more darker to me. So I can empathize with everything inside of me. I can literally empathize with them, but I can never say that I know exactly how they feel. So that I want to get out of the way before I continue. But now, when you go up in weight, if you have to lose 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, the likelihood that you would have loose skin is very low, or much lower, and almost non-existent if all you have to do is lose 50 pounds, which is what I needed. I just needed to lose like 50 or 60 pounds. So my weight loss, total wasn't, I didn't let myself go so much so that I was, that I put myself in danger of loose skin. So I wasn't even in that range. But someone who has to lose 100, 150 pounds, you have a higher risk, but then there's other elements that are part of that as well. Your genetics is part of that. Do you have a more elastic skin? Is your skin able to come right back? Is your skin not elastic? Does it stretch and then does it stay there? Does it take some time? The speed in which you lose weight isn't going to really determine the loose skin, to be honest. If you have to lose 150 pounds, if you're an older gentleman, if you're older, you may have that problem because you're older. So you have to understand that it isn't really the system that's giving you the loose skin. It isn't really the speed that's giving you the loose skin, but it's the other elements, the genetics and everything like that. And I would say that, granted, having loose skin is something that isn't comfortable. I would much rather, if I had a decision, have the loose skin than have the weight, because one, the weight is unhealthy, and then you don't look comfortable, you don't feel comfortable with your own body. And I would probably be more comfortable having the loose skin because at least I know that if I put on a shirt and I put on clothes, that I look fine. So for me, I would ask you to please reconsider not wanting to lose weight simply on the basis that you would have potential to have loose skin. One, you don't know for sure. Granted, it is a very high possibility if you are at 100 or 150 pound weight that you have to lose plus. You're not gonna feel comfortable being overweight, you're not gonna feel comfortable in your loose skin, but if you had to choose and you don't feel comfortable in both, do control one of them, eliminate it, and at least be healthy at the same time. So that's why I ask, if you have a fear of that, please look at the other benefits on top of it and understand that over time it gets better too. It doesn't stay as bad as it does initially when you lose the weight. It gets better, and eventually it won't be as bad. Can you completely heal it? Right now, from what my understanding is and from the research that I did on it, you cannot completely heal it at this point unless you do surgery. Surgery is a possibility, but right now there's no type of cream or no type of wraps or no type of whatever you would use that actually really work. So I would not tell you guys to go out there, use wraps and use these creams when they're showing in actual physical reviews and proof that they're not working, unfortunately. So hopefully this video helps somebody out there. I've gotten this question a few times recently, so much so that I felt that I wanted to address the issue. Some people were worried because intermittent fasting helps you lose weight quickly, and they thought that this would add to the possibility of having loose skin. But all I'm saying, if you get loose skin, or if you have the possibility of getting loose skin, please don't let that stop you from losing weight, because you will be much better, you'll be much healthier, and overall I feel that you will feel better as well, because you'll be smaller and you'll feel more comfortable because of you've taken off all that weight. So hopefully this is as short as I said it was going to be. And if you have any other questions to any other videos that I've had in the past, I'll have one here. And of course, when the subscribe button comes up, please hit that subscribe button, because I really appreciate it. I'll love it when you guys hit that subscribe button. So peace out, guys, and I will see you next week. As always, I'm Edward, and I'm out.